The confetti behind me here is purple and gold, not purple and orange. LSU showing their might last night, defeating Clemson for the first time in 30 games. Just 2 years ago, Jamie Chadwell walked out of this tunnel as the interim head football coach of the Chanticleers. The Carolina Forest Rec Department is hoping to save its future. A decision by the Horry County Council could affect its operations. Good afternoon, standing here with Chris Fowler, the man that's calling Monday night's national championship game. Chris, you've been in a lot of these ball games. Kind of in your kind of opinion or point of view, kind of what is something that you'll be looking forward to on Monday night? Dabo and his Tigers have been on the prowl over the last decade with plenty to growl about. With the expansion of Coastal Carolina into the Sun Belt Conference, Brooks Stadium had to expand. As you can see, we're getting closer to completion. From the intercoastal waterway to the mighty Mississippi, one Socastee man is treasuring his time in town. Reporting from Williams-Brice Stadium, Dan Fanning, ABC 15 News. Matthew Hester, a senior pitcher on the Myrtle Beach High baseball team, has a strong passion for the sport.
Well, baseball provides a competitive, fun atmosphere for kids of all ages, all the way up to grown men playing in the major leagues.
While Matthew tries to retire batters on the mound, he's lending a helping hand off it.
I found out about this place, and as soon as I did, I made sure I was here the first Saturday after that.
As a volunteer with the Grand Strand Miracle League and an Eagle Scout hopeful with Troop 801, Hester noticed something was missing from the ball field.
It finally hit me that there was a scoreboard, but the problem is they do not keep score, and so my idea was to create emojis as the score to provide a winning perspective to all of the players.
They will love that. You know, kids are all about emojis these days, and so with the phones and technology, we thought that was a perfect way to keep score.
While Derek Fonstock, a leader for the Angels, doesn't have a favorite emoji, he thinks the idea is a home run.
Very exciting, you know, get to see all my friends and go out and play ball.
Baseball has become very analytical these days with stats being kept to a T. It's still nice to see players enjoying it for the love of the game.
A pitcher throwing the ball at the batter and him hitting it around and trying to make plays and having a good time with your friends.
In Myrtle Beach, Dan Fanning, ABC 15 News. On the front side of Myrtle Beach's t-shirts, it reads "Tradition starts here." Well, destiny ended here in Casey.
We used to be a team, and now we're a family.
The adage goes, "I am my brother's keeper." The passing of legendary coach Rivers Lynch brought a team and community closer together.
From number 1 to number 23, everybody on this team is just a family.
A team rallying back and forth on the court, while the crowd support was no match for their opponent.
All these people, they don't have to be here, but they want to be here to support us. And times like this, it just means a lot.
The tragedy hit deeper for Rivers Cahill and his brother John Ed. It was their grandfather, Rivers Lynch, who taught them the game. In a script you wouldn't believe, John Ed clinched the championship. Rivers capped off the 6-0 sweep. Coach taught these two a lot, including humility.
When the team wins, I win, and it was good to see him clinch, and I was glad to finish at the end there.
Coach Lynch left the team in good hands, or maybe just one finger. Jeremy Finger saw a determined group this week and knew the script was already written. It was one thing that gave him that belief.
Love for the coach, love for his message and the boys on this team.
And it was that love that Coach Lynch had for this game and his wife of 50 years. Reese, as she's affectionately known, got quite the Mother's Day gift from her team.
To see her be able to carry on with strength is very motivational for all of us.
A team united and a family forever. With the win, Myrtle Beach has now won 10 state titles in boys tennis. Reporting in Casey, Dan Fanning, ABC 15 News. Good evening, Dan Fanning with you. Last season, the Wilson boys came to the state title game against Ridgeview as the top-ranked team in Class 4A. This year, the roles are reversed. Could the Tigers reverse last year's outcome? Senior Allen Williamson and others looking to go out on top. First quarter, Deshaun Brackett, the alley, Darius Boatwright, the oop. Tigers and Ridgeview neck and neck. In the second, Blazers get in on the dunk party off the miss. Javon Benson rocks the rim. Wilson down 10 at the break. Williamson tries to bring the Tigers back in the third. Threes, please. Too much from Ridgeview in this one, though, as they repeat as state champs. 65-52 over Wilson. As for the 2A girls, Mullins and Christ Church. Slow start in this one, but Jalea Nichols works it inside for 2 of her 7 to give the Ox an early lead. Cavs would go on a run to end the first quarter. Marissa Poe breaks loose and lays it in for the first lead of the game for Christ Church. Lady Ox down 8 at the half. Big third quarter here from the Lady Ox, though they get back in this one. Janelle Sindab baseline J, but Christ Church too much in this ball game. Auctioneers turn it over 30 times. Mullins, they get beat 41-36, the final. In the college ranks, Clemson on the bubble to make the NCAA tourney. Tigers could potentially punch their ticket tonight with a win over 5th-ranked North Carolina. Another tight contest in conference play for Brad Brownell's boys. First half, Shelton Mitchell goes inside to Elijah Thomas. Elijah with the grown man's strength to cut the deficit to 1. Just before half, Roy Williams helped into the locker room with a case of vertigo. Fast forward now, just over a minute left. Marquise Reed with the strip and score. Tigers down 5. Down 2 now with less than 10 seconds left. Shelton Mitchell in the lane, but no call. Tigers, they fall in Littlejohn by 2, 81-79. USC trying to keep a top 4 seed in the SEC in Columbia, Missouri. A.J. Lawson did not play. Hassani Gravett trying to do his part here. 3-ball corner pocket. Mizzou up 2 early. Second half, Keyshawn Bryant here for the love of elevation. OMG, the freshman has bunnies. But Mizzou has an answer for every Carolina run. Reed Nico with the flush. Carolina falls on the road 78-63. Coastal at ULM trying to complete the season sweep of the Warhawks. Close game early. ULM bench wants a walk on Zach, but they will take a Devontae 3 and like it. Coastal up 4 in the first. Seconds remaining before the break. Cuthbertson, another dime, drops it off to Tommy Burton. CCU leads by 4 at halftime. Second frame, ULM would close a 20-point gap, but DJ tells the Warhawks to turn off the lights. The party's over. Career high 30 for DJ as CCU prevails 97-91. While Clemson and Carolina both fall on the hardwood, someone had to win on the diamond. Carolina looking for their first series win since 2014. Game in Greenville, which hasn't treated the Gamecocks kindly as of late. This will help, though. Bottom 1 scoreless, but not anymore. TJ Hopkins gives this one a ride to left center. Just over the wall, 2-0 USC. Speaking of 2-run shots, Sam Hall says, yabbo. He loads into one in the 5th to give Clemson the lead for good. Tigers win 11-5. The rubber match tomorrow in Columbia. And the Shanties, bases loaded in a tie game with UConn in the 4th. Kyle Skills shoots one through the 5.5 hole into left field. 1-run scores. 2-run score. 6-4 CCU, just like that. 3 batters later, almost replay, but trust me, I was there. This is not. Jared Johnson does the exact same. 2 more runs scored. The Shots put up 4 in the 4th. Coastal prevails at home, 10-7 over the Huskies. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back right after this.